Can I ask who was the dreaded campsite villager? Bro, you don't even want to see. Like, literally, y'all need to, like, wash your eyes after you see who it is. Hi, it's Lee, and welcome back to a new Animal Crossing island. Whee! I've been wanting to restart even while I was working on Thistle because I was just way too excited to get back into maximal decorating, and here we are now. As many of y'all have guessed from the title and thumbnail, we did start a brand new springcore island. I've been wanting to do this theme in particular ever since I found some cute designs on Pinterest, and so I actually cannot wait to build this island. However, this won't be a natural kind of springcore island. I'm gonna challenge myself to include some citycore aspects as well, and if y'all know me, I'm really bad at doing very structural builds, so this will be an interesting island for sure. Anyway, shall we go over more of the details of this island? Theme reveal in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay, so this is our theme, y'all. We're gonna do freaking springcore, okay? We're gonna do springcore city. Think very bright, vibrant, just very happy vibes. Low-key feels a little kidcore like, to be honest. I'm definitely thinking more than half of the island might be city. We're also gonna have some nature vibes, like some natural builds, like maybe like a farm or a meadow. Definitely something like that because it is still a springcore island in its nature. So there's gonna be lots of plants everywhere as well. So the color scheme is gonna be yellow, orange, and green. But green is more kind of like an accent color. And then there's gonna be some browns mixed in there too. Maybe some darker browns for some contrast. As for the villagers, we have Marty, Tangy, Goldie, Tammy, Faith, Maggie, Joey, Bud, Henry, and Graham. Graham? One of the above. How do you pronounce it? All right. So the island name is going to be Buttercup, most likely. And this name actually, Greenbrier made this up for Indiglo. Like, it was one of the choices that we had for Indiglo, but I really liked it, so I kept it with me. So I just think that, you know, Buttercup for this island could be a very good choice. Anyway, like I said, the theme is going to be like a springcore city. We will definitely mix in some more natural builds as well because, come on, it's springcore. We need flowers, we need trees, we need weeds, all the good stuff. So yes, lots of plants and festivities in the city. Just think that's a very happy town, a very happy city. We're gonna do it in May just so we can skip through bunny day season, skip through cherry blossom season. We only want the green trees on this island, so we're gonna do it in May. Preferably our native fruit is going to be oranges, but I'm not gonna pay too much attention to that just because we can always, you know, just get oranges and then plant them. We're going to have a yellow airport. I could settle for orange if it's like it gets to it and then I'm like feeling lazy, but I associate orange more with autumn, so we're gonna try to get a yellow airport. Maybe green too. Green is okay as well, but my last airport was green, so I think I want yellow. And then set in the morning, so 7 or 8 a.m. That's usually my favorite lighting in this game, but we might also try noon because I feel like noon for this type of vibe is also like really good. The 12 p.m. music is like very cheerful, so I think that would just fit the vibe of the island as well. Overall, the color palette is supposed to be very bright and happy, very spring. Yes. And then some builds that I thought about while I was kind of like thinking about this theme was I wanted to do kind of like a garden walkthrough with steps that lead to an incline. So there are like some custom codes out there where it's like they're like plank steps that you can include in between like a path to make it look like they're like little stairs basically. And then I want to have a grand entrance moment that leads to the city. I want to have a natural field. Once again, this is springcore, so lots of flowers, lots of nature, greenery, or it could just be like a whole wheat field moment, which I haven't actually done personally, but just a whole wheat field square or plot, whatever. And then I want to have like a bee farm and honey display because, you know, bees are yellow, honey is like a yellow orange, and yeah, I wanted to do that. And then we're gonna have lots of shops in the city, of course. Like we're gonna have a garden shop, and we're also gonna do a grocery store build, which I'm pretty excited because there are these yellow and orange baskets, like shopping baskets. I think those are gonna be really cute. And then we're also gonna do like a town square moment, you know, where just like everyone's there There's like all the activities are happening there. I was thinking of kind of doing like a fancy kind of like walkway moment, you know, where there's like a incline that leads to like maybe a second level. We're gonna see how we go on that. Ooh, I'm scared. This is right? This is what I'm doing is correct. I hope so. And bye. Bye, thistle, bye. Freaking minimal ass island. Sorry. Because I kind of like to match the character to the theme. I think we're gonna go with this honey blonde hair with the brown eyes. We're just gonna go for our usual makeup. Okay, so I don't really have any preference on map layout. I think I'm going to avoid the double south rivers just because there's not like a bunch of space on the outside of the rivers. All right. So remember, yeah, we're trying to go for yellow airport and oranges. Those two are the musts. Bye. 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 I just want to quickly check what flowers we would have gotten. Oh, and it was roses. Yeah, that's disgusting. Ooh, maybe this one could be good. Just so that we still have a bit of leeway to do whatever we want with the entrance and the resident services isn't like too close compared to these other three. Oh, wait, we have a yellow airport. Yes. Wait, this is it. I mean, the starters, it's fine. It's fine. Oh. 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 But you know what I said? The starter flower doesn't matter. Why? Because we have oranges, right? We have a yellow airport. And ultimately that's what matters, right? Copium? Okay, wait, should we do this? Should we commit? Or is it too early and should we keep re-rolling for the content? What do you think? Well, I wasn't too sure about the RS spot. That's what I was thinking too, Chloe. Because I was thinking it would get in the way of the entrance frame as well. Oh, this one's the furthest. Oh, and it's like close to the center. I like that. Oh, apples. Please be yellow. Yes, okay. Yes, that's fine. Why did I get roses 3 times in a freaking row? Wait, let me see. Resident service all the way here. And let's say the entrance to the city is like somewhere here. It could work. And then I'm probably gonna regret this like 5 rerolls into it, so it's fine. Oh wait, we have Tammy, she's our dreamy. Oh wait, and then Grizzly's here too, frick. I mean not Grizzly, Teddy. Yes, I think I'm okay with the green. Like genuinely, I think I am okay with the green. Because this is still very spring vibes, you know? I do like where resident services is, it's very far. Cherries, it doesn't matter. And we have Cosmos, okay, nice. And then we have Tammy already, which is one of our dreamies. Okay, so we ended up not getting a yellow airport, but I think that's alright. I can live with it, you know, I can live with it. So after torturing myself by giving up the perfect island and settling after a bajillion resets, we finally committed to one. Yay! And then it was finally time to do the typical restart things and eventually start villager hunting. As usual, I had no real hopes or expectations, but this session just showed me why I actually despise it and would rather not do it altogether. Wait, I don't have him on my list. He would have fit too, but I just felt like his house, his default house is very foresty. Even though he's like orange and he cute. Cube! Oh my gosh! Throwback to Indiglow. Literally throwback to Indiglow. Maybe we should do an all penguin island. Winter Island, all penguins. Oh, Blue Bear, literally why are we getting Indiglow villagers? Like, y'all had your time. Like, relax. Wait, how many tickets do I have left? I have 21. 21? I also considered Dizzy for Indiglow back then, but I ended up not going through with it. It's Aussie! Oh my gosh. Freaking Thistle. We're back to Thistle. Oh my gosh, it's true. Literally, we're getting Indiglow villagers. That's like our 4th Indiglow villager. For real. Oh, it's Al. I know that booty anywhere. I always see Al in every villager hunt I do. Like, genuinely. Dude, it's Indiglow again. Like, genuinely. Oh, Cole. Oh my gosh. Ravenwood throwback. He was one of our knights back in Ravenwood. So after finding a lot of the villagers from past islands and none that we needed for our current one, I just gave up and decided to autofill. But who was I to think that I would actually get someone that we needed? Our luck literally couldn't get any worse with who ended up autofilling. First, we got Drago, who is actually kind of a cutie with his very pink lips, but just not right for our theme. Then we got Pango, who is, do I even have to explain? Love it, love it. This island is going great. I guess that's the price I pay for having good starters. And for our last villager, Celia. Oh my gosh, she was literally... We saw her like 3 times, I swear, on our villager hunt. Okay, let's go talk to Celia, girl. Celia later. Anyway, can someone explain to me why the villager who we see a lot in our hunts ends up being the one who autofills? After some time passed, it was finally time to find out who our campsite villager was. Oh! Oh my gosh. I quit the game. Can I ask who was the dreaded campsite villager? Bro, you don't even want to see. Like, literally, y'all need to like wash your eyes after you see who it is. Yeah. I'm crying. Unfortunately, our luck was horrendous there too, but at least we were able to reclaim our fate and start moving in villagers that we actually wanted. And so we got one of my OG favorites, Tangy, Maggie, who I actually haven't had on an island before, the cutie Graham, and finally my favorite duck, Joey. Shortly afterwards, we finally reached 3 stars, and then it was time to log in and start the dreaded code shopping. Now the fun part, custom designs, yay! Yay! These codes here were like kind of the main inspiration for my theme, because as you can see here, they have like a bunch of like yellow, orange, and green codes, and this kind of like brick that I could use for like the city part maybe. Oh, but then this also is like so good. I'm gonna be using a lot of these codes, like a lot, Lazzy, like a lot. These especially for like the citycore vibe, I think they're gonna fit so well. As for my main path codes though, I do have some other candidates, so I would like to like look at it all together. Finding custom designs is definitely one of my least favorite things to do, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's like I can never commit to using a custom design, and it's just, it takes so long to like, you know, look for them on Pinterest, and there's so many good options. It's just like, how does one choose, you know? If y'all recognize these is the tile that I use for thistle, like the beige ones, but I wanted to get these, like these garden stone things. I do want to do like a build, kind of like walking through a garden, so I wanted to use this pathing, but there's also another good candidate for that type of build, and I'll get that code after we get this one. Oh. I mean, let's just see how it looks like in game, honestly. I do like kind of like the roundness of these rocks here, so I might be slightly leaning towards this, but this does have that orangey tint to it, so I'm like, you know how we're gonna sell this? We're just gonna go grab some items. Oh, wow, the difference, I see. Okay, no, we're gonna stick with the orangey one, just because like the more I look at it, it's very gray. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait, I feel like we have to include these random chickens in the city, but you know what, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Like, wait, why is there like a sharp edge right there? It's like annoying me. Maybe it's okay, it's fine. I'm too lazy to look for another one, so we're just gonna cope, and that's that. But yes, these are the codes that we are going to use on the island. We'll see if we'll change them up or if we decide to use all of them, but for now, these are the codes that I have picked. And with that, I think we are good to start decorating. I'm scared. Okay, so this is the frame that we're gonna work with for the entrance. So what I'm thinking is, basically where I'm running around, we're gonna have some fencing, just kind of like lining the entrance for the actual city. My only concern is, what do I do here by the front? I can do like a more natural trail with natural path, or I can make it like a little bit more structured, maybe have some sort of centerpiece moment, or like, you know, some benches and stuff like that. Kind of town square feeling, but not really. And then to the sides will just be some natural fillers, natural decorations, trees, flowers, etc. So how should we start? I think definitely laying out the fencing might be the best way to start for now. Might be the easiest to do right now as well. Low-key, we could also fit a house somewhere here. There's definitely a lot of space for a house here too. And then we can kind of say like, oh, this is kind of like border control. I don't know. I mean, it does cover the gap, but I just cannot unsee the gap, like this gap. I can't unsee it, you know? So you know what we're gonna do? Like, we're just gonna say this. Yeah, I think that's kind of good. She's really good. Sorry. On the sides, like especially here, we can do some more natural builds. For some reason, I'm seeing like a pond moment. So we may do like a little pond here. And then right here, we're gonna have some stalls and stuff just to make it seem like a little souvenir shop build. It's just what to do with the center that I'm kind of questioning, because I could so just easily make this kind of like a natural walkway, but I don't know if I want to do that. And this is how the entrance turned out. So in the center, we actually decided to have a cute little flower garden with a path circling it. I wanted it to be more natural feeling to enhance the springcore vibes, but I also wanted it to make sense for the entrance of the city. As you can see, we have the city gates in the back, a souvenir shop to the left, and a little park to the right. And now let's take a closer look at the area. Let's start over here to the left where we can find a little station for some snacks and an ATM for visitors who need some cash before entering the city. Going back to the main path and heading this way is the queue to the souvenir shop that Tammy owns. Even though we have some items sold out front, we can imagine that Tammy's house is the actual shop itself. Then walking to the right, we come across the city gates. The actual city is still a work in progress, so we'll see how that's looking like in a future video. Then over here to the right, we have a little park moment. The star of this area is definitely this cute little duck besides the small picnic. Then going over here is a little seating moment for guests who just want to chill at the park. And this is how the map is looking like right now. As y'all can see, we have done a bit of planning since finishing the entrance build, but I guarantee y'all there's barely any decorations in those areas. We still have a long way to go before we complete our map, and it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. As for our villagers, we have Teddy, Tammy, Tangy, Maggie, Graham, Henry, Marty, Goldie, Faith, and Joey. This is the lineup I'm sticking with right now. I am still unsure whether I should stick to my plan and replace Teddy with Bud or keep it how it is, but I am curious on what y'all think, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. And that's pretty much it for the restart video. Honestly, seeing the whole entrance with all the colors together makes me really happy and excited to continue decorating this island. Although citycore is not exactly my forte, I know this island will still turn out well because I genuinely enjoy this color scheme. If you are interested to see how this island turns out, then feel free to follow me on Twitch. I have been streaming the whole process of me building this island ever since the very first day, so if that interests you, I'd love to see you there. Also, subscribe if you are interested in long plays and the future island tour video for this island. I do plan to finish Buttercup before summer begins, so stay tuned. Until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.